What's up, everybody? Welcome into this edition of Weber Wednesdays. It is Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. What's going on? TJ Weber, live from the St. Louis, Missouri studios, along with Big Web. Big Web, how we doing, sir?
I'm well, buddy. How you doing?
I like the jersey. It finally came in for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It takes a little bit to get the right thing in, but here it is.
I can't believe it took that long, but hey, at least it's here. Myles Garrett, I like the white instead of the brown. I like the difference. You know, I took a risk with my Lions jersey. I did get a blue one this year, but the first one I bought in a long time was the white one. I think the white away jerseys look very crisp.
How can you go wrong? It's a perfect week, too. This guy had a phenomenal game last week.
Hell yeah, he did.
He's a hell of a player. And the Browns are a hell of a football team if they just had a quarterback.
Right.
We talk about it every week.
Dad loves the Browns, obviously, now his new team, and he's been talking about them covering all season. He's been talking about them winning the AFC North. I mean, Big Web, have you put a futures bet on the Browns? I haven't heard you do that.
I have.
No, okay, a Super Bowl futures bet.
I could do that.
So what are they right now? I'm going to say plus 2,500.
Hold on. What odds would you put on $1 billion quarterback with a toilet paper shoulder?
Plus 8,500.
I could get some good odds on these guys.
I think so too. I think Deshaun is out for a while. I guess PJ Walker's the guy.
Another week or two, they said this morning. PJ Walker's going to be the guy again. You know, do you think they should pick up a quarterback?
I don't know. Who cares?
I care. I think they should. I think they might. You know what? You ready for this?
Yeah.
I think they should pick up the Red Rifle.
Oh, Andy Dalton. Why would you do that to yourself?
Nobody else has the experience to take him to the Super Bowl.
Cooper also co-hosting the show, if you couldn't hear him up there. I know that Mike picks him up, so shout out to Cooper. He gives his thoughts on Myles Garrett and the Browns. Your thoughts?
The dog pound.
The dog pound. That's right. Perfect.
He
Perfect
knows
timing.
what he's doing.
It does tie in, actually. You guys can give your thoughts on the Browns here from the50.com at the call button. You jump into the conversation with Big Web and myself. You can also text in here on YouTube and also on TikTok. Hold on a second. Cooper, shut up! Just got to get that handled. Apologize.
Oh, my God. Podcast at its best.
It's just the way it is. We don't lie to the audience. And I have told Big Web, I said, I'm going to start being myself more.
Oh,
That's
shit.
me, screaming at my dog nonstop, even
Dude,
if we're on the air.
You got to clip that off that and share it with the people.
Oh, we will. Don't worry.
That's hilarious.
It'll be there. Let's see. Was Trey Lance going to be better than Purdy? That's from,
This week, maybe.
Yeah, I think Trey Lance. Well, he's not going to play, but Sam Darnold might be starting for the Niners this week. Big Web, your thoughts on the Niners?
You know, the Niners are almost sounding like the St. Louis Cardinals right now when a guy has a bad game. You know, Purdy he protected the football all year till last game. Then he had a couple turnovers.
Yeah,
he's got an injury. Oh, a guy has a bad game. He's got an injury.
Yeah, he's in concussion protocol. I don't even know anything like that happened.
Yeah, no, they found out on the airplane. Maybe he was tossing the peanuts over his shoulder instead of eating them, and they said, "Hey, I'm not having a problem."
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it was.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know Purdy even got hurt, but concussion protocol is what we saw today, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. But yeah, Samantha Darnold is supposed to be in there taking his place, which will be interesting.
Yeah, imagine Sam Darnold getting a chance to start this year, Trey Lance not. But Sam Darnold won the job. He won the backup job. So I don't know what they saw or didn't see out of Trey Lance, but Sam Darnold's the guy, Big Web. What are you going to do?
It could be. Shanahan, he sets the tone, man. I'm putting this guy here. He's here. I don't care what anybody says. Boom.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think Tyreek Hill and T.J. Hockenson will play Sunday? That's from Rick. Well, Rick,
what's wrong with Hill?
We'll do a little investigating on Sunday. I don't know. I feel like there's always an injury questionable with whoever. It doesn't matter. But I would say Tyreek will play and Hockenson will. We'll see what Shefty says.
There you go. Hockenson came out of the game at a certain point, and he was down. Or that's the one where the coach said, stay down.
Yeah, that was O'Connell, right?
O'Connell told him to stay down, and then he came back in the football game, so I think he's good. I don't know.
Should be good, yeah. And we just don't know. We just don't know.
It's early.
Who's the MVP of the trades coming up? Who's the MVP of the trade? Big Web, your thoughts on the trades?
The trades? Well, let me tell you something. You got different trades in construction. You got electricians, and you got Boilermakers, and you got these guys and those guys and carpenters and.
Is that right?
Oh my.
That's fantastic stuff. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. No trades. So what is the trade deadline? Halloween.
Yeah, sure. Is it actually Halloween?
It is Halloween trade deadline. And there was something already
Watch this. Trick
about.
or treat. You like that?
What does that mean?
Trick or treat. Either get a trick or a treat on
the trade
day. It's Halloween.
That's a good idea. Oh, we could do that. We could go through all the trades and do a trick or a treat.
Wow, that's good.
In another week.
That's good.
When there's some trades actually made.
Okay. Can we do that on November 1st? That's when the next Weber Wednesday is, I believe.
Let's do it. There'll be trick or treat November 1st, and we'll do wow, can you believe that trade where they traded Andy Dalton to the Cleveland Browns?
What is your deal? I feel like you, of all people, would not put that into the universe because you hate Andy Dalton. It's your new team. You're on the up and up on these Cleveland Browns, and you want Andy Dalton. There's a lot of other quarterbacks.
Well,
would you rather have Andy Dalton than Carson Wentz right now? What do you think?
Absolutely. But here's why. When you it's mid-season, almost mid-season, and you're sitting here going, we got all these quarterback injuries. You're looking at the Cleveland Browns going, this is a hell of a football team. They got a defense. They got an offensive line. They got talent.
Right.
They put people together. And the quarterback is not making it happen. He's got the injuries. This P.J. Walker's trying to be a tough kid, but I don't know that he's got it. But you got to have it up here, too. Nothing against you, Walker, but I'm telling you right now, you got to have it. You got to have the experience.
Yes.
Dalton can do that.
Yeah, that's true. I think there's better options, but I don't know.
Talent.
Here's the thing, though. If the Browns really think they're like contenders with a new quarterback, then go for it. But I don't think they're there. I think they're a very solid team. To me, it reminds me of Pittsburgh a little bit, where I did think Cleveland would be better than Pittsburgh. Both great defenses. I thought Deshaun would do a little bit better than Kenny Pickett, but they're both going to be middle-tier teams by the end of the season. They're not going to compete with the Ravens. The Bengals will turn it around, and they're both going to be lucky to make a wild card spot. I just don't see it happening, Big Web. I just don't.
Well, and it's mainly because of the Ravens and the way the Ravens played last week. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling you, you watch the Ravens, and they're like this. One week they'll be dynamite. Next week they'll play down to the competition. Lamar was fabulous last week. Lamar threw for 380 last week and 3 touchdowns. He used his feet for another one.
That's great to hear.
Okay, but and then he ran for another one. He was unbelievable. But he doesn't do that every week.
Oh, I watched the game. Of course, he turned it on against the Lions. And let me tell you something. Both Zook and myself said there would be a downslide with Detroit at some point. I never in a million years thought it would be this week and that bad. It was 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns to start the game.
I heard you guys last night. I know you said you knew, you felt it coming.
Yeah.
But you don't know when it's going to. So how do you not pick against them on a certain game? Because you don't know what game that flop's going to happen.
No, you don't.
But oh my God, against a team like that, you would think they're going to give them a football game. You would think it almost happened against a weaker team. Where they're letting down or they're not concentrating or something like that.
Yeah,
I was really surprised last week with that Detroit loss.
And I did tell Nick this yesterday. I said, maybe it's just me making sure I make the loss into something positive, as every football fan should. But here's the deal. They got their ass kicked 100%. Like,
You sound like Dan Campbell. That's exactly what he said.
They got their ass kicked straight up. So would you rather them lose by, play a shitty game and lose by a touchdown, or play a shitty game and lose by 35? Well, I guess the touchdown. But this way, they learn a lesson, Big Web. Now they're like, oh, we're not too fucking good because now we're playing real teams and we got destroyed. So maybe we can turn it around.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. When you lose by 7, it's like a wake up call. Like, get up.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
lose by 35, it's hey, motherfucker. What I do?
You're breaking shit now. Look out. You got my sound effects. Look at all this shit.
This is bullshit.
It is. But anyway, yeah. So it's a major wake up call for the Detroit
Jesus
Lions.
Christ.
I expect the Lions to come out smoking this week against who they
Jared
playing,
Goff.
the Raiders.
I'm playing the Raiders on Monday Night Football, yes.
Yeah,
It is their moment to bounce back. I told Nick, Big Web, I'm going to give you a little tip because I have been red hot with the Lions this year. I've been red hot in general, by the way.
You're red hot all over the place.
I mean, 32-15-2, just like, just
is that,
sizzling,
is that
baby.
updated?
That's updated right there.
Why?
Here we go.
When you are on top, why does it get updated on Sunday night at 11:59? Why?
It was actually, I put my record in before Sunday Night Football just because I was done, so I wanted to get mine up there. You guys are all blank. Get mine up there. Let everybody see who's number one because it's fantastic. I'm 17 games over 500, Big Web. It's insane.
It is unreal. Congratulations.
It's insane. Thank you
That's
very
beautiful.
much. I
That's
appreciate
beautiful.
it. At least you guys, understand how great that is. 3 games up on Zook now.
TJ,
What?
if you don't beat your own drum, nobody knows you're in a band.
That's right. That's exactly right. So I'm going to keep saying it. God bless me because it's just I'm on fire.
God bless me.
Just watch on Sundays and just listen to me, would you?
I'm telling you right now. The first 4 weeks of the year, I was on top. Never said a peep. Never a word. Never nothing. Never danced around the studio like, I am him. I am him.
Yeah, you've never done that before. Never. Last year, actually.
Well, when I get back up on the top of that board, I'm going to bring like a 3-piece band.
Marching band coming in.
We're in here, and we're going to make them circle.
See, why do you not talk shit when you're at the top of the board? That's just like amateur hour. Like, it's just, sorry you can't sit there and be a winner. My bad. My fault, I guess.
I'm just too nice a guy, I guess. I don't know what to
Yeah,
say.
I know. I'm an asshole, and I'll take it. At top of the board, call me an asshole. Let's go. 17 games over 500. Zook is in second. Big drop-off. Let me tell you what got me to 5-2 last week, though.
The triple up.
Pittsburgh Steelers. What a pick by me.
That was
God,
a good pick.
what a pick.
That
I
was a
just,
good pick.
whew.
You're on fire. I can't wait to hear your parlay this week.
So anyway, with that being said, we got off track there for a second. The Lions.
That's rightly so.
The Lions are winning the next 2 games. I'm telling you right now. Bet on them the next 2 weeks.
I would be afraid to be a Raider next week. I think they're going to smoke them.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think they win the next 2 weeks, so be ready for
Who
that.
they got the week after?
That's a good question. I was hoping you wouldn't ask me that.
Well,
so
let me just look here.
go ahead and
for
look
you.
it up, and I'll read the comments. Who would you trade Eckler for? I need a wide receiver. That's from Evan. Dad, you want to answer?
Larry Smith.
Larry Walker played for the Colorado Rockies and the Cardinals.
That's it.
Eckler, you could probably get a couple wide receiver 2s, I think. If you got, I don't know, maybe Amari Cooper with a sprinkling of Tank Dell. How about that? Tank Dell and Amari Cooper for Eckler. I think that could be possible.
Tank Dell is a Houston guy.
He is a Houston guy, correct.
Okay,
He's been a
thank
little
you.
banged up this year, but he's been pretty solid overall. Can you see the Bills not make the playoffs? That's from Brian. Yeah, the Bills lost to the Pats straight up, Big Web, last week.
Oh, it's
That
ugly
was
up there.
pretty bad. Big Web had a rough week, but I will say his Thursday parlay, which everybody will jump on here and give him shit for, he hit every single thing except for the Bills.
Except for the Bills.
That's it.
So, yeah, I mean, they got 3 key injuries on defense, a little bit of offensive line trouble, and they can't stop the rush. They can't-
Josh is just in his own head, too. Something's going on with that offense.
I'm nervous.
I am too as a Bills division winner better. I'm a little nervous about that one. I'm nervous about the Saints. The Saints suck. Derek Carr sucks, and he hates his team. Did you see him screaming at his team? He's just yelling. He's like a mother yelling at their kids, just like sitting there yelling, "You gotta keep running!" and like screaming at them. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a good thing. 1st-year quarterback, 5-year contract, and screaming at all his receivers. So. Not great. And Chris Olave got arrested for, what did he get arrested for? Somebody in the chat help me out. What was it?
What
it was speeding. He was 35 miles over the speed limit.
Who cares about speeding?
Oh well, it's pretty
you don't
dangerous.
get arrested. You don't get arrested for speeding.
Henry Ruggs went to prison.
Well, he did more than speed.
Well, the speeding was the reason. Yeah, anyway,
Don't speed, ladies and gentlemen.
Speeding. Okay.
9 over. You can go 9 over.
Okay, yeah, 10 over, 5
No,
over,
no,
whatever.
9.
Oh, couldn't be sorrier. 9 over, but he's going 35 over. That's a little much.
The police have told me if you stayed 9 over.
Have you talked to the
fine.
cops? Have you?
I know. I have friends that are cops.
Oh, do you?
9 over.
In New Orleans? Big Web's friends with New Orleans cops.
Well, I have one guy in New Orleans. It's a cop I'm not friends with.
Okay.
They were clearing New Orleans. What's that name of that street down there? The part Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street, yeah.
Or Bourbon Street, and they bring horses out, and it was wide as the street. And I was in the back of the damn line of the people, and they're moving these horses to clear everybody out.
Right.
This guy takes his horse and he takes his reins and he knocks the horse's head into the back of my head. And he goes, bam, bam. And I got this horse licking the back of my neck. And I'm like, cut it out.
Licking your neck?
Yeah, this horse was licking the back
You
of my
sure
head.
you weren't drunk? It was just some woman or something? Maybe a man. I don't know.
It was a horse.
I don't know what you're into.
It was a horse. Anyway, this guy kept doing it. And I'm like, cut it out. And he's just being an asshole cop. So what did I do? I went 5 people forward. I ripped through the crowd, let somebody else get the back of their fucking head licked. It isn't funny. Terrible. What
Imagine
a
getting
mess.
licked by a horse while
On the
you're just
back of your
hammered.
neck.
It's just like, what is going on here? Yeah,
It's
it's tough. So anyway,
how did we get on that?
Chris Olave,
Oh, yeah.
plays for the New Orleans Saints, got arrested for going 35 over the speed limit. So here's the deal.
That's nothing.
He gets 35 over the speed limit.
On
Like,
the highway?
no, I don't fucking care. It's pretty much. Anyway, so he gets arrested, and he pulls out the I play for the Saints card.
Ooh.
And guess what the cop says? That's great to hear. He literally did.
That's great to hear.
That's what he said.
He said, I'm a Tampa fan.
Yeah, he goes, that's great. I'm a Falcons fan. Get in the car. But it's he said, I play for the New Orleans Saints, and
That's great to hear.
that's basically what the cop said.
Wow.
So I don't know what's going on with that. I guess he's going to be fine. I haven't heard about a suspension or anything. But anyway, that's
By the way,
on Twitter.
By the way, I looked it up. The Lions will not win the game after.
Who are they playing again?
They won't lose it either.
It's a bye week, isn't it? Okay. Well, what's the game after that though?
Oh,
I did actually. I was that was a good joke, but I actually was serious about them winning the next 2. I know it's the Raiders this week.
Well, you don't care if they get a vacation in the middle. You just want to see.
I just want to see who they're playing.
They're
week
at
after.
the Chargers at 3:05.
Chargers. Yeah, I like
in
that
week
one.
10.
Yes, they're going to beat the Chargers. God, week 10. It's getting too close to
Getting a
the
little
teens
almost
here.
Turkey Day, man.
But before we know, it's going to be week 14 and the season's
Mm-hmm.
almost over. I'm going to start like tearing up, Big Web.
We should. You know what we should do right now?
What's that?
We should write down what we think our records are going to be on that board in week 14.
Okay, I got a handy dandy napkin
Let's do
here.
it. Oh, the old napkin.
So what are we
paper.
doing?
Okay, week 14.
Okay,
TJ Big Web. You can't pull that out till week 14. Here we go.
week 14.
Okay, so we got what's this week 8?
This is week 8, correct?
So we got 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13, 14.
And we'll do it on this show.
So 7 weeks.
6 weeks.
You're saying on week 14 or after week
the
14?
Wednesday before week 13.
Before
week
week
14.
Hold
before
on a
week
second.
14.
Okay, so when it's week 14, Weber Wednesday, week 14, before
Yes.
NFL Sunday, that's when we're going over this.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
So we got 6 weeks.
All right.
All right, so let's see.
Huh?
Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. I'm ready with mine.
Okay, what do you got here?
I'm going to say 50.
Huh?
50.
Okay.
And let's see. Hold on. Dirty Skank with Hemorrhoids. Did you see that one? Let's see. That's wait a minute. Yeah. Hold on. 50, 25.
I was just getting drilled for about 2 hours.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
All right, we need a number, Big Web.
All right, I'm going to be 50
Okay.
and
And what?
20, right? How many are there?
50
7?
and 20.
Let's
You're
see.
20. You got 22 losses. You got to go backwards. That's not possible. This is a great segment.
It ain't funny.
It's not really that funny.
I'm going to have 50 wins.
All right. Let's just put wins, for the love of God. How
All right,
many wins?
I'll have 50 wins.
There you go. 50 wins. I'm going to have, I don't fucking care. What's this week? Week 8.
You got 6
14. I can't get 32 again. I'm going to say it's going to be, what'd you put, 50?
Yeah, including what I have.
25 more wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to average 4.
I'm going to get 57. 57. Bam. There we go. Circle it.
Dude, you're gonna have a loot. You're gonna come back to reality,
What
aren't
are you talking about?
You're only getting 25 wins in 6 weeks. That's about the same as me.
67.
Oh God, you're gonna lose that.
Okay, relax. You told me to go a higher number, so I did.
67 divided by 6.
I am so over this.
Hold on. Oh, it's like you see it 20, 30. You need
I
35.
forgot that you're an idiot.
You need 35 wins in 6 weeks.
Okay. I don't know. You hit me with this. We're doing math.
I'm going to have to.
Nobody cares. We're losing viewers.
I'm going to take you down to 60, just to be safe. You're going to do 60. I'm going to do 50. We'll look at it in week 13.
Well, thank you for that, dipshit.
Nick, stay out of this.
Your thoughts are welcome here from the50.com. You guys can call in and get involved with the conversation here on TikTok. Let's see. Big Web looking buff. Dang. With a fire emoji.
Who's that? Platty Daddy?
That's Platty Daddy, yeah.
Platty, my man.
There he is.
How you doing there, buddy? Having a good week?
Buff is the wrong question. I actually look better in this shirt. It is the shirt. That fucking shirt I wore last week, I could have been $3 easily. But this this looks like I've been like slimming a little bit. Like it's about the color and it's about the shirt.
You should have seen. I was at a funeral the other night.
Oh God.
The guy says,
"Oh, wait, this isn't a joke. You actually were."
Yeah, he comes up to me and he goes,
It sounded like a line from a joke.
Tony, you've been putting on the LBs, huh?
Oh, no.
I go, dude, I haven't seen you for 40 years.
How'd you respond?
I look at him. I go, you're looking a little chubby yourself.
Oh, with a little like bite of the lip. Like, yeah, you like that?
He's a skinny fucker, too.
Is he?
Pretty funny. Yeah.
That's the first thing he said?
Yeah.
So he comes up to you. Tony, how you doing? Look like you've been putting on weight.
He goes, look like you've been putting on the LBs.
Wow.
But I haven't seen him since I was like a 22-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's bullshit. It's like
you
can say that's your buddy you haven't seen in a year, like a guy you see regularly, like
yeah.
you know. But like if Zook, if I don't see Zook for 3 years and I go up and he goes, "Oh, you've been packing on the pounds," like okay, it's Zook, guy I haven't seen since fucking grade school or something. Like get out of here, dude. Yeah, that's rough.
No, good dude, absolutely good dude, but haven't seen him in a lot of years.
Yeah, well, tell Chubby next time we see him that he's got to take off a few pounds himself.
He's all good dude.
What receiver could I get for DK and Waddle? That's from Harrison. Big Web, you got that one?
I'm thinking Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay, yeah. I would probably DK and Waddle. Oh man,
Metcalf.
How about Garrett Wilson? Maybe. There you go. Jeff Miller says, "Let's go Blues." There we go, Jeff. Thank you very much. Yes, you guys can call in.
Shit start.
Yeah, they are. They're not going to be great this year.
Does Cleveland have a hockey team?
Yeah, it's the Cleveland Steamers.
Go Steamers.
You know what the Cleveland Steamer is, Big Web?
Uh-oh.
I'll tell you after the show.
Oh, Christ. What did I do?
We'll clip it. We'll tell that
We're
after
not
the show.
clipping nothing.
Let's see. Can I call in? Yes, you can call in. You can jump into the conversation. Again, the link is from the50.com, and you hit the call button. Speaking of calls, we have Cowboy on the line. What's going on, Cowboy? How we doing?
Pretty good. I wasn't going to talk football, which is probably not interesting to y'all, but I wanted to bring up that the Rangers are actually going to the World Series in the first time in 11 years. So
yeah.
If the Cowboys suck the rest of the year, at least we got something positive in DFW.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk a little Rangers here for a second?
Yeah, we're a Rangers podcast, so yeah.
So Arizona snuck in it, right? They snuck into the World Series.
I don't know if they snuck into it. They beat Philly.
I couldn't believe they beat Philly, but are you guys worried? Are you concerned?
Well, let me tell you what I wanted, which is maybe not conventional, but we took out Houston, which I don't know if y'all know, but it's like a kind of a big deal because
down there,
Houston and Texas don't get along.
And nobody likes the Astros, yeah.
So I was thinking, well, we took out Houston. Let's get Philly. We'll knock out Houston and Philly both because Texas don't like either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like we make it to the World Series beating Philly and Houston. I'm like, that's kind of the best of the best, but it didn't work out like that. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't watched a second of Diamondbacks baseball, so I don't even know any of their players or nothing. I'm just going to go into it and hope we win.
I don't think their fan base knows half their team, but that's also why it makes it fun for them. Like, listen, that's where we were with the Cardinals in 2011 for sure. 06 a little bit, but 11 for sure. We snuck in, won the World Series. But here's the deal. I was pissed. Not really pissed. I didn't care that much, but I wanted to see Phillies and Rangers. Everybody wanted to see Phillies and Rangers. I think you guys are probably happy. Now, there's two different sides of this, because when I'm a Cardinal fan, or I'm sorry, when I'm a Blues fan, they won in 19. I feel like they beat the best of the best all the way through, including the Bruins, the best team in the NHL at the time. The Rangers now are going to win, but it's like, at what cost? You didn't get the best of the best, Big Web. Does that make sense? Like, you still take the championship, but
you didn't get the top. But hey, it's who's in it, who made it there.
yeah. So
who do you consider on top?
I
Would
mean,
you say?
you saying, what do you mean on top? Like top of the league or
Philly?
top?
Would you say Philly would
absolutely
be the best
Philly, yeah.
opponent?
Philly would have been like Texas would have been very even. I think this is way skewed, where like the Diamondbacks have been like the Cinderella team, but they could get their ass kicked in the World Series.
Yeah, and it's only plus 145 on the Diamondbacks, which
That's
surprised
crazy.
me. I thought it'd be stronger.
Oh,
than
I
that.
would dump on the Rangers if I had.
Minus 170 for the Rangers
I don't care that much, but if I
to
did,
win
I
a
would-
series. I'm talking about, guys.
right?
Wow.
And then on top of that, I've been happy to see San Francisco losing to some sorry teams. I mean,
the
I'm sure they'll
Niners?
pull it back together. Yeah, and
Yeah.
they're not terrible, and they've got some of their key position players out. So it's not like they're just falling apart, but still, it's nice to see them lose.
Yeah. No. Well,
Yeah, and they looked so dominating, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
3
Oh,
weeks
it
ago,
looked like they
looked-
couldn't be beat.
Oh, against Dallas, wasn't it? They looked like world beaters 3 weeks ago.
Platty Daddy says, hang up on this guy. He crossed the line. I think he's a Niners fan, so that's tough.
Oh gosh.
Maybe he's a
But
Philly
I don't know,
fan.
man. The Niners will be all right. Every team, like we talked about it yesterday on Fantasy Chat, every good team that ends up winning the Super Bowl or getting close has some type of bad stretch during the season. And, now the Lions have had it, of course, Super Bowl favorites, I would say. And then the
Well,
Niners as well.
You talk about a bad stretch and you talk about a bad loss, but man, you look at somebody like the Buffalo Bills and go, dude, is there an issue?
Yeah,
because
they're-
it just keeps coming. It's and in wins, did they get some wins that were questionable, like they should have really blown somebody away and they didn't,
Right.
kind of things.
Yeah, for sure. Anything
Well,
else,
the problem
Cowboy? Go
is
ahead.
with our fans, we had people posting when San Francisco lost to the Vikings, and then who did they lose to before that?
Big Web, who did they lose to there?
I think
I don't
I don't
remember.
know. Yeah.
But we have Dallas fans on Facebook talking crap. I was like, man, y'all need to turn around and look. A few weeks ago, and we lost to Arizona. Like, you have no room to talk. Like,
Yeah, it's every team's got that loss, and let me tell you something. Dallas doesn't impress me. They just don't, man. I'm sorry.
Well,
They
going
just
in,
don't.
I thought we were going to be good, but then once I watched a few games, I'm like, well, it's the same as every year, and I guess. And then Jerry Jones was on the radio the other day and said he was content with the team we had, and he wasn't weighing free agency. He wasn't even considering that an option. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty typical. If we can make the playoffs and he gets his money, then he's fine with it. So
Jerry really gave a good insight to the fan base too. He said, "Are you going to be active at the trade deadline?" He goes, "Well, if we find the right fit, I could see us possibly doing something." Thanks,
Yeah.
Jerry. Appreciate that.
So it's all-
yeah, that's our owner. Thank you guys. I'll holler at you later.
Thanks, Cowboy.
buddy.
Appreciate it, man. That's Cowboy on the phone lines. You guys can call in. I know people are asking. You can call in right now if you go to fromthe50.com. It's fromthe50.com. Hit the call button. You jump into the conversation with Big Web and myself. It is Weber Wednesdays. We are live from the St. Louis, Missouri studios. Let's go to Ian, Big Web. You want to hear from Ian?
Yes, but real quick, the Niners lost to the Browns and then the Vikings 2 weeks in a row.
There you go. Ian, what's going on, man?
Well, can I ask you guys questions about like players in the NFL? Like,
Dad, do you want
that-
questions about
Bring them on, Ian. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, go
all
ahead.
right. Well, I was just kind of wondering about what you guys think about like CD's performance and like what he's going to do for the rest of the year.
Dad, your
CeeDee
thoughts on
Lamb?
CeeDee Lamb? No,
CeeDee
no, CeeDee
Yeah.
Ram.
CD
CD Lamb, sorry.
CD Lamb is solid. He's quick. He's fast.
I don't know what the fuck you're going to say. You have no idea what you're going to say. I love this.
I like him.
Wind
He-
up for the hot
No,
take, baby. Here we go.
I like him. He can get down the field. I was concerned about him taking hits early, but I think he's elusive. He's going to be fine. He just needs a freaking quarterback to consistently get him the football.
Let me get CD. Hold on. You know what I think about CD? That's what you're doing. That's great.
I did not. Ian, what do you think of that take?
Oh no, that's good. And
Thank you.
I'm kind of
What are you
concerned
talking
about him.
about?
Like he hasn't really been getting like that many targets, like as much as I wanted.
That's his
see,
quarterback's problem.
Dak is just not good. Dak is done. I truly believe that. I mean, Dallas is one of those teams that their defense is stacked and their offense is fine. But to me, CD hasn't taken that step, but Dak also hasn't helped him take that step. So, that's kind of where I'm at.
I think it's a lot to do with Prescott. I don't know that he's got the. I say this about a lot of quarterbacks because a lot of them don't have it, but he doesn't. He doesn't have the vision to read deep into 3 times, and Lamb goes long. You got to be able to wait a little bit and let that kid get separation.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Anything else, man?
Well, this week, do you think I should start Josh Jacobs or James Cook?
Josh Jacobs for sure. Bills have been struggling.
Right.
James Cook actually had a decent week last week. Big Web got in the end zone. But Josh Jacobs is your safer play. I would go with Josh Jacobs. It is against Lions defense. They'll be rock and rolling in Detroit. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I'm going James Cook.
Wow.
There we go.
James, all right.
There we go. All right, Ian, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it. That's Ian on the phone lines. Big Web, we got a lot of calls today. You want to go to Andre?
Andre, you sure?
All right, let's go to Andre. Andre, what's going on, man?
Hey, can you all hear me?
I got you.
Hey, I just have a question regarding Aaron Rodgers. Going into this season, why was no one talking about how terrible that Jets offensive line was? And then we found out this season, the first 3 plays, he was already under pressure. But that didn't surprise me. I just find that kind of funny how that was just not talked about this past offseason.
Yeah, I don't know if it was really talked about much at all, maybe in New York media, but I agree, national stuff, I haven't seen anything. But the main storyline was obviously Aaron was in New York, so they're Super Bowl contenders just like that. They had the receiving core. The defense was the other big storyline. But yeah, it wasn't really talked about. I guess, it was such a short sample size. You can't really talk about how, I don't think it affected Aaron's injury. It was just a freak thing that happened. But no, I wonder how he would have done, if he was healthy at this point, and how they would have contended with the offensive line. I don't know.
But I don't know that it's the same offensive line, though. I mean, they added a couple guys. They added free agents to the Jets all over.
Name 2 guys on the offensive line, because I can't name one.
No, I don't know them exactly, but I do know they beefed up both sides.
Yeah.
I know that.
I also thought it was kind of interesting how when Corey Davis left, that really wasn't covered as much as well. That, in reality, to me, that was a kind of a big loss, kind of a
was
low-key
Corey Davis
loss
on the
to-
Browns first, right? And then he left because he was on Hard Knocks. I thought he went in. He's like, trade me or play me to Hugh Jackson, and then I guess
that was Corey Coleman. I
Corey
think.
Coleman. That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Corey Davis. I forgot all about Corey Davis.
Right, and Corey's gone. They lost Mecole Hardman, and it's like if Aaron ever does get back, what is he going to throw to? A 40-year-old Randall Cobb and a mediocre Allen Lazard? It's like,
Yeah,
man.
I mean Garrett Wilson's still that guy. I mean he is.
Right.
They need a number 1. That's kind of where I look at it, because when he was in Green Bay, he had Devontae, and then he could kind of carry that over to some of the other receivers like Cobb and like Lazard. So I mean I think he likes the fact that those 2 guys have been with him for so long. They follow him to New York, and then obviously Garrett Wilson. I don't know if you want to put him at Devontae level in Green Bay. I mean, Devontae was just the best receiver in football so good. So, I mean, I think that's where his head was at. And I'm also curious to see how quick he rushes himself back. He keeps saying he's this fucking guy who's going to come back from this thing in week 12. I'm like, Aaron, relax. Like, you just destroyed your Achilles. Like, let's take it easy, Big Web.
Even if he does come back, I don't know if the trainers or team will even let him do it. You tear a muscle like that.
I'll be honest, though, the dude's got balls, because the first thing I thought was he's retiring. Like, that's the first thing he is doing, is going to retire the minute he gets on into the media. And he's like, nope, I'm coming back, and I'm coming back quicker than ever. It's like, holy shit, dude. Like, so,
yeah.
Anyway.
What is y'all's take for Devontae Adams? Do y'all think he's going to stay, or do you think he's going to leave in the next 4 or 5 weeks?
You think they're going to trade him, possibly?
Well, I saw an article, I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw Dallas was kind of jerking with Devontae, but I don't know. If I'm Devontae, I wouldn't want to be stuck there.
I'd try to find a way out too, for sure.
You are. I would hope he's a Hall of Fame receiver one day, but man, I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah,
I really do.
I thought it was kind of a match made in heaven when Carr was there, and then when Carr left, Jimmy G is also, like, to me, a bridge gap guy to, I don't think I think it's O'Connell. I keep getting his last name wrong. O'Connell. I don't think he's the future of the Raiders, but I think they're going to need a new quarterback at some point. But Devontae's still got, I mean, a lot left in the tank, so I wonder where he's going to. I think they'll try to trade him if they can get a decent return off of him.
I think they're going to blow the whole damn place up. I think McDaniels is going to be gone too. Mm-hmm. You know, he hasn't shown that he can do it as a head coach, and they gave him a bunch of money, they gave him a shot, and here he goes again. It just a lot of it's not his fault, but a lot of people he doesn't have the troops that he used to have.
Yeah, but Max
Crosby's fantastic.
Yeah.
Every team's got something good, but my God, on offense, I don't know.
Why do you hate Jacoby Myers?
Why? Who said I hated Jacoby Myers?
You just didn't mention him as a big time target. You just not whatever.
I hate Brussels
blatantly
sprouts
went out of
too,
your
but
way
I
not
didn't
to mention
mention
Jacoby
him.
Myers. You know, you talk to me all the time. Jacoby Myers is a terrible receiver. I hear it all the time.
Look what I got to put up with around here.
Andre, appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate y'all.
You got
Have a
it.
good one.
That's Andre on the phone lines. You guys can call in. Again, it's easy to do. From the50.com, from the50.com at the call button. You guys are in the conversation with us. Easy as that. We had 3 callers. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Big
Fun. Good calls. Good people.
lot of fun. Gotta love it.
They let us muck it up, you know?
Oh yeah, it's part of the thing. Like I like people calling in. Like that is what I want more with this show, and it's been partially because of software and bullshit too on our side. But I want people to call in.
Better.
It's getting better. We're putting some real investments into it, some real time into it. Because look at that. You get 3 callers in a row that sounded dynamite, and it works like that, Big Web. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's it.
Why can't we do that every time?
I love it. Mike G says the Achilles is a tendon, not a muscle. Big Web,
I agree.
which one of
with
us
that.
said that?
I agree with that. Who said it was a muscle?
I don't think either of us did. Mike G 123.
I think he's just letting the world know that. It's nothing we said.
I think Mike G 123 is just angry at the world. But,
no, he wants to be a doctor.
Browns #back. That's from Jake.
Browns #back.
They're
Are back.
That's what he means.
Okay.
They're back. #back though.
Thank you very much.
Back.
Hashtag.
Like that's a good thing. It says the Browns are back. I think he wanted you to be excited. And
No,
you're just
I
like #back.
I'm extremely. I
It's
gotta
like
get
whenever
this
you
thing
tweet
out.
out, I got pain, #back. You know, then they know what that means.
Yes, we are back. Thank you very much.
He says we.
Yeah, how about that?
That's
How
me,
about
one
that?
of those fans.
See.
We are back.
That's right.
You just got the jersey yesterday.
Hey, let me tell you something. We are we. You know, I am him. We are we.
I like that a lot. What week do we think Ron Rivera gets booted? That's from Commander Devlin. Devin.
What a mess that guy is over there.
Ron Rivera takes shots.
No.
Like, what are we talking about? Their team blows.
No, it is.
not
It
his
is.
fault.
No, I was mainly talking about the quarterback.
What a mess he is over there. Poor Ron watching the show, just Big Web.
They
What the
thought
fuck?
they were going to have an immediate quarterback, and he's not. And
It ain't the quarterback's fault.
I-
We got a fly in
there's
here.
a lot of
We got a
fun.
fly in here. Did you see that?
you're not supposed. That's not professional. You're not supposed to analyze.
I yelled
a
at my
bug.
dog earlier. Are we talking professional
Yes,
right
you-
now?
Yes, you did. Okay,
You just asked if
Shut up, dog. There's a fly in here.
You just asked if speeding was against the law. What's
35 is
professional?
nothing.
35 over, not 35 miles per hour. 35 over is normal,
What
apparently.
the hell kind of a show is it? Oh, there's a fly. He's going.
He's right
30
there. He's on the screen.
He's
See
going
him?
35 miles an hour.
He's right there on the screen.
Jesus.
Let's see. What is your guys' dark horse team this year? I'm rocking with the Jags. That's from Andre.
That's not. They're a favorite.
They're
I
not
think
a
they're
favorite.
solid on defense, man, against the run.
I don't know if they are though.
I do. I think they're great.
So are they better than the Cleveland Browns?
Are they playing Pittsburgh this week? I think they are.
It's over here. I can't see.
Wrong week.
around this. No, I updated it, Big Web. I updated it.
With-
I did all the work.
With spreads?
Yes. Where are the damn Steelers at?
well,
I
let's-
can't.
let's
There we
look.
go. -1.5 Jaguars. It's the lightest green on the left there, underneath Eagles. 3 down.
That's gonna be a low scoring game. It might even be in negative numbers.
Wow. What do you think the over under is? I'm going to go
7.
ahead and guess. I'm going to guess it's 43.5.
I'll say 35.
All right. Well, I got the wrong keyboard, so give me a second here. You guys can download Sharps, the social network for sports bettors. It's super easy to do, Big Web, because you can go to my link on fromthe50.com and you hit join Weber Bets and Big Web on Sharps, You can interact with us today on the app. It's very fun. It's a social media network for sports bettors. You can share your parlays. You can share your bets with friends and family. You can share them with us. And obviously, it's really easy to do because they connect your sports books. That's all they do. DraftKings, FanDuel, BetMGM, whatever it is. Yeah. You sign in via the app, and it tracks your bets for you, and you can share them, post memes, post all kinds of fun stuff. It tracks your records over this week, last week, all time, leaderboards, all kinds of cool shit. So you can do it right now by going to FromThe50.com or WeberBets.com. Hit join Weber Bets and Big Web on Sharps. Again, that is the Sharps app, Sharps with a Z, the better social network. Jacksonville and the Steelers over under 41.5, Big Web. 41.5. I was close.
I think there's going to be a lot of points in that game.
Yeah, that's a low number, though.
I think the Jets-Giants are going low, too. What's that one?
Jets and Giants, well, the Jets are -3, and the over-under is 36.5.
I like how you bought some time there. That was very good.
36.5. What are you talking about? The podcast people don't know that.
No, it was beautiful. You leaned over. You said you gave the regular spread because you were trying to buy time because you couldn't see the over-under yet.
I do that, yeah.
That's terrific. That's terrific radio.
Logan says, I have Gibbs, Bijan, and Hall. Congratulations.
Well, scratch and go to the doctor.
He asked a question before that. If I trade Mark Andrews, what type of value should I get for him? I'm 2-5. He's got Gibbs, Bijan, and Hall. Who's Hall, Big Web?
Breece Hall.
Breece Hall. See, there you go. I keep forgetting about Breece Hall. Mark Andrews, tight ends are tough to come by in fantasy football. I'd say you could probably get a decent receiver. You don't need running backs. Or if you want to kind of package Andrews and like a Breece Hall, you could probably get a top-tier wide receiver. I would try for a top-tier wide receiver, get rid of one of those running backs. Gibbs should be productive all season, even when Monty comes back. Finally had 9 receptions.
If they use them like you screamed about last night.
Oh, it's fantastic. It was just great.
They need to because they usually go one or the other. You know, they use Monty till he's done, and they got to mix it up, like you said.
And I think they started doing that too late, obviously, but they started realizing, we need to do screen passes and not run it 3 times when Montgomery's not here because Gibbs is not that type of player. But Gibbs is productive. He even got a 20-yard run when he's
fast.
He's so fast, and you just put him in jet sweeps, you put him in screen passes, and then guess what? You play action pass, you either throw it to St. Brown through the middle, or you go deep to Jameson Williams. Like, the offense can work that way. They're just so focused on Montgomery going up the middle that now, when they saw how they got their ass kicked trying to do that without Montgomery, you still need to have different offensive packages. They're starting to figure that out.
You know, I'm going to make a statement here.
All right.
So the burst of speed that he has is only second to Tyreek Hill. That's how fast of a burst I think this kid has.
You said you have the top speeds, or you're guessing?
No, I've seen him with my own eyes on TV.
Well, what else? How else would you see it?
Burst. I mean, burst. Like when you see a kid that can run and then all of a sudden like do a little juke or faking out and then take off.
Yeah.
Hill has an unbelievable gear that he can get separation. This kid Gibbs has it too.
Yeah,
he has it too, and he's got it even quicker. He can get it like when you turn the corner and you're running a certain speed, he zips into it. Where Tyreek kind of goes in a flow, this kid just takes off.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
He's a stud. He's a stud, and they just got to use him the right way, 100%. You guys can call in. We've had a lot of callers already today. Love it. Love the callers. From the50.com, from the50.com. We've been saying it, man. This is the show for the football fans out there. We want you guys to be involved, so we try to read as many comments as possible. But we also want to hear your phone calls, and obviously your phone calls, you're part of the broadcast that goes on YouTube, the recordings that also go on the YouTube stream, and on our podcast feed. All those links online at FromThe50.com. Bob Billy just followed us, Big Web.
Bob Billy.
Not Billy Bob. Bob Billy.
Oh, that's 2 names. They say it's scary when somebody's got 2 first names.
Oh, like Ricky Bobby?
Ricky Bobby would be one, yeah.
Yeah.
But nothing against you, Bob Billy. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding about that other stuff.
Should I start Kirk, Waddle, or Evans? Plays in 20 minutes. What? Big Web, I don't understand what's going on here. Should I start Kirk, Waddle, or Evans? And in parentheses, plays in 20 minutes, need fast. Who? It's Wednesday. Who's playing 20 minutes?
Plays in 20 minutes. Oh, Yes, he's asking who to start.
It's Wednesday night.
What comment is this from?
Kessler, it's Wednesday, my man. Unless, are we in an alternate universe? Is it Thursday? It ain't
Starts in
Thursday.
20 minutes.
I think he thinks today's Thursday. It's Wednesday.
Wait a minute.
Oops, sorry, I thought it was Thursday. Okay. I thought I was losing my mind for a second.
You know what? He just gained a day in his life.
That's big. That's massive.
That's huge. Congratulations.
Go do something awesome. Go skydiving or something.
Go to the track.
Yeah. Go on the track. Do that. Lose some more money.
Go get a lottery ticket. He gained a day.
Let's just gamble. Lose more money than we planned on losing.
No, it's a winning thing. Go.
So yeah, I mean that's funny because I started thinking, is it actually Thursday? I'm losing my mind.
That means if it's closer to Friday, I don't care. I could skip one.
Yeah, that'd be fine with me. Now you're wishing days away. We can't do that.
I am not. I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Let's see. Andre said, "Is your guys set up in a studio somewhere or in a house? Either way, it's awesome." Yeah,
Thank you.
This is both. It is my studio that I built in my house. So yes, we're proud of it. Actually, if you're on YouTube or you guys can watch the replay, this is our studio shot. You can see it. We got a graphic over the top, but here's us. Yeah, we got 2 TVs, the full split screen stuff on Sundays. Good stuff, man. We got. I'm very lucky. I've been able to make a little money off the content stuff, and I've reinvested it, and I'm glad I did because this is the best setup we've ever had for sure.
Not only the looks of it too, but he's got the better cameras, better sound. It's awesome.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, it's great. It really is. We'll pretend it's Thursday, so I get a fast answer. Yeah, we didn't answer the poor guy's question.
We never
By the way, it's
answered.
Wednesday. We got
Sorry
more time,
about
but we're going to forget your question. What was the question? Hold on. We do that all the time, by the way. Should I start Kirk, Waddle, or Evans?
Now Tampa's playing. They're playing Thursday night.
Yes, they're playing the Bills. That's why he's talking about. I guess Evans is the guy he's worried about putting in. Who are the Dolphins playing, Big Web? The Dolphins are playing the Pats, and Christian Kirk. Jaguars are playing the Steelers. I would say sit Kirk for sure.
Yes.
Waddle or Evans, this is a tough one. Waddle was actually doing pretty well last week, but he was banged up during the game. I'm going to go ahead and go with Evans. Bills have been struggling. I don't love this is a bounce back chance for them at home on Thursday. But fantasy, I'll go with Evans, I think.
We don't do this a lot on the show, but I'm going to agree with you.
Wow. How about that?
Waddle.
How about that?
I mean, Evans.
I would agree with you, Waddle. Let's see. A couple more, and then we'll go to Big Web's best bet of the week for Thursday. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
I guess, no, we can't do it. You're not going to be able to do it now.
What do you want?
Next week, I want an overall record on the Thursday bets. We'll have to go through the videos or something. I know we skipped a couple
Do you want
weeks.
all legs? Do you want wins of
Just
the parlays?
total wins. If you won the whole parlay, that's a win. If you lost one leg, it's 0-1.
Okay.
I just want to see how many parlays you've hit.
Okay.
Because you've hit a couple. I just want to know the actual number. So we'll have that next week. But Big Web's Thursday picks that go viral every single week. We're going to go to that here in a second, but a few more fantasy questions. Rip says, I just traded for Kyron Williams, Devin Achane for Deontay Johnson, and Pacheco. Thoughts? I'm 6-1. Dude.
His 2 guys are both injured.
Great trade, though. He's playing the long game here. He's 6-1. He's in a comfortable spot, probably first or second in his league. Deontay Johnson and
can afford to
Pacheco,
lose.
and he's getting Kyron and Achane when they're both back healthy, Big Web, in 3 weeks. Now you're ready for the playoffs when that's all that matters. It's like a chip in a chair. Just get in the playoffs and you can go on a run.
I
love
now.
what you're doing, man.
I understand now. I get it.
Yeah, Rips, I love what you're doing. That's fantastic. Continue being awesome. That's a great trade. I love it. I love that 100%. I'm 4-3. 6 of us are tied at 4-3, second place, Big Web, in my league. 6 of us at 4-3. There are 12 people in this league, and we have one guy that's like 7-0 or whatever. He's dominating. 4-3, and then there's like a few other people that are just barely doing bad. But you have 6 playoff spots, 6 total, and 7 people. 6 of the 7 are all tied for second place. One of those people
Somebody's
at
gonna
4-3
be
are
out.
going to be out at 4-3, which is insane.
Wow.
So it's
now
a
when
crazy
do you
one.
guys go playoffs? After how many games?
I think it's week 14 is the first week of the playoffs. So we do single round elimination. So it'd be week 14, 15, 16. We eliminate 17 and 8. Oh wait, it's 6 teams, 2 buys, So it's two matchups in the first round, 2 matchups in the second round, and then championship in the third. Yeah, that's how it works. I think it's week 16 or 17. But a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
Yeah, especially in that one when you guys are all neck and neck right there.
JT Swaggy, does he read the comments? Nope.
JT
Rip says,
Swaggy.
love the show. Thank you, Rips. Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. I took the Buccaneers money line. Do you think that is the stupid? It's from
Is
Allie.
stupid.
Do you guys think that is the stupid?
Hey, against the way Buffalo's been playing, that's not the stupid. That might be the smart. I don't know.
The stupid. I love it. Dad, you want to hear from Master?
I'm sure.
Master, what's going on, man?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Oh, we got
Gotcha.
you, man. What's going on?
Oh, cool. As a Bears fan, I'm just going through the season. Who knows what the record the Bears will have? How bad do you guys think the Panthers can do?
How about the Panthers can do, you said?
Yeah, how bad do you think the Panthers can do?
Have they won a game yet? Or are they still
No.
0-1?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
they're 0-6.
I know why he's asking, because the Bears get the Panthers' first-round pick this year, so they could get a number 1 pick and still do all right. That's the question. I think you'll get a top 3 pick. The way they're playing,
They're going to be in the cellar. It's just not. It's ugly down there, man.
It is not great.
Yeah.
Not great.
Because I feel like the Bears might end up winning like 5, 6 games. So
They've
just wondering
surprised
about the
already. They have. It's games that I thought were not going to be victorious, and they've made it happen.
Yeah, but they suck. They still suck.
Not only
Yeah.
that, when you're betting and they cover.
Okay,
they cover.
they cover, but they
know.
suck as a team. They
I
do.
know.
But Tyson Badgett, let me tell you something. My DJ Moore pickup in fantasy, he's still getting the ball to DJ. That's what matters.
Yeah, Badger throws the ball out fast.
I love it, Big Web.
Yeah.
Badgett, Fields, whoever, just get DJ Moore the ball and get out of the way. That's all I gotta say.
Out of the way.
For sure.
Who do they got this week?
Chargers.
Superchargers.
Chargers.
What do you think on that one? Do you think they're going to get him?
I have Herbert starting. I think LA will hang on.
He's a realist. He's
Yeah.
a Bears fan, but he's also a realist.
He's being honest. That's a real football fan there. Not saying, oh, the Bears are going to go undefeated. Like, no, that's the smart guy right there.
No.
How many?
But yeah.
Here's the real question: How many total touchdowns does DJ Moore and Kmet get? Because I think they're going to combine for 6, Big Web, and I'm going to win by 40.
Ooh, for this game?
Yes. Okay, not 6.
He's
I'd like
wait,
2
wait,
total.
wait. He's running to the casino. Don't talk to him like that.
I didn't mean to
could
scare
hear,
you. I'm
I could
totally
hear your
kidding.
car starting.
I'm totally
Seriously.
kidding, but do you think DJ Moore or Kmet have good games? Because I need them both to do something, please.
I hope DJ does. Yeah, maybe a couple touchdowns.
Okay,
from
couple.
DJ.
Big Web 2 is good. I
That's
don't
a
need
lot.
3.
That's a lot
2
of
is fine.
touchdowns.
How about Kmet? Can Kmet get like 9 receptions for 85 yards? Like, I'll take 17 points.
I don't see the receptions. I see the yardage, but I
All
don't see
right.
the receptions.
See, he's not going to commit to that.
No, wow, Big Web.
Oh, nice.
I like that one. That's a good
Thank
one.
you. Thanks for playing. Tip your waitresses.
That's a good one. Well, Master, I'm gonna be rooting for the Bears this weekend, man. Good luck to
Thank
you. And let's get DJ Moore in the end zone. What do you say?
Yep. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thanks,
See you,
man.
Master.
Appreciate it. That's Master on the phone lines. You guys can call in from the50.com, from the 50.com, and hit the call button. This is fantastic. I love the callers just like cycling in.
It
It's
is cool.
fantastic.
I like it.
It's a lot of fun. Let's see. I got a Dog Pound fan in the chat, Big Web. There we go. Gotta love that. Any big trade expectations? That's from Rips. Devontae has been a name that's been thrown around. Guess who I've seen all over the place? Derrick Henry for the Tennessee Titans. And the team that's linked to him the most, I've seen 2 tweets. So I'm just saying what I saw. I don't know who put it. The Ravens. That could be a match made in heaven. Derrick Henry on the Ravens.
Wow.
Could be insane.
That would really blow my skirt up right there. That's
That would be
very good.
Yeah, it would what?
I don't remember what I just said.
Save that. How do I call? You guys go to fromthe50.com, from the 888-866-5050.com. Hit the call button. You go into the waiting room. We let you in. That's how it works.
So speaking of the Browns and their quarterback situation,
We weren't.
who, other than Andy Dalton, would you put in? Who could they trade for? They need a quarterback. They've already pissed away millions.
Who cares?
I think you love that drop.
Especially when I tell myself that.
I know. Like as you're talking. I don't know. I mean, could you see Kirk Cousins possibly being traded from that? I'm just kidding.
A week ago, I would laugh about him, but he played pretty good.
Oh, I didn't mean that one. Sorry.
Blow me, Kirk.
That's what I meant to say. But the thing is, I think.
You already got that one saved.
Oh,
don't
I
you?
love this one.
Blow me, Kirk.
That's from last week.
That's right.
It's a current one. I honestly could see the Browns just kind of letting the season go and hoping Deshaun comes back. They're not going to replace him. He's not fully hurt. Like they won't put him on the IR, but he's been hurt enough where they should have made that decision. But they're
think-
slowly like performing in games, even though they're barely squeaking out wins against the freaking Colts and teams like that.
Yeah.
But that's the type of team they are. They're going to grind it out with PJ Walker. I would be shocked if they got somebody else.
I love the team, and I love what they got going on, especially on defense.
You like the Browns?
Oh, my God. I've liked the Browns all year.
What? I don't believe you.
You told me to make out with them like 2 weeks ago.
Save that.
No, you said it.
Say clip it. We'll use it
No,
later.
we're not going out of context here. It's been said before.
Let's go back to the phone line. Let's go to Griffin. Griffin, what's going on? Griffin! Hey, Griff. He's not there, Big Web. We'll try again here in a second. Do you guys think Denver can pull the upset against Kansas City? That's from King J.
No way.
All right.
Never, Jay.
Nice
Not going to
take.
happen.
Nice take.
No, I'm just saying, what the hell? That ain't happening.
Poor Jay just asked a question.
Sorry, Jay. Good question, though.
Marcus says, Raiders winning on Monday. You're high, Marcus.
No, that's not very nice.
Well, he is. And you're going to lose. I mean, it's just bounce back territory for the Lions. It's just the way it's going to be. And you can think whatever you'd like to think. You're wrong.
If they play like they did the other day.
No, Dan Campbell's got these guys figured out. They needed that loss to realize what kind of team they really are.
They
Here they fucking
needed that
go.
loss.
Here
They needed that loss.
They need that loss to what did Ali Marmol say? That loss in May is going to help us in September. Cardinals manager.
Yeah, it is.
That was a head scratcher. Didn't know what he meant by that. Yeah, that loss will teach you you're going to keep losing all season. Right?
That's it. Wow, that really helped us.
That loss in May is going to help us in September. What? What are we talking about?
He's trying to get rid of the press.
Yeah, at least he got fired this year.
Why not? I don't know why.
Jimmy G throwing for 400 yards. Okay, Marcus. Big Web. What's going on with Marcus here?
He's out of the game, isn't he?
Jimmy G?
Is he going to be back this week?
I don't care. Either way, I don't. Aiden O'Connell.
Where's he
or-
going to throw in his
I
backyard?
almost said Kevin O'Connell. He coaches the Vikings. He will not be quarterback for the Raiders.
Jimmy G needs to retire.
49ers needed that loss to wake them the F up. That's from
Yeah.
Strees.
No, that everybody needs a good loss.
Yeah. Good losses mean better losses
Well,
later.
Yeah, the Niners got 2 good losses in a row. They better put it together now.
Yeah, 100%. Jimmy G is showing how much he needed Shanahan. That's from Strees.
I think Strees.
I also
on the
think
right
Josh
track.
McDaniels is just not a very good head coach. Josh McDaniels is one of those guys that was great under Belichick. Other than that, he cannot be a head coach.
Great assistant, but can't lead the squad.
Yeah. What did the great Trent Dilfer say one broadcast? You cannot lose games in the NFL and still win.
Ooh, there's a lot. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, it's the truth.
It is.
Pretty obvious, but I mean, I could get paid. Pay me $20 and I'll do that type of stuff for you.
He also said, "You 3 guys go over there and form a square."
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. I'll bet anything Jimmy G will get to the Patriots. Get to the Patriots this offseason. Oh, you're saying he'll go back to the Pats? Mac Jones out of a job. I don't know about that.
That doesn't do anything for anybody. No, it doesn't.
Save that.
He's
We
terrible.
got a lot of clips from Big Web we could use. This is fantastic.
He's terrible, and Mac Jones is terrible. So Blow you got me, Kirk. So you got terrible and terrible.
Yeah. Anyone who was under Belichick ever have success? That's from Rips. That's a good question. Matt Patricia, no. McDaniels, no. I'm sure there has been. Bill O'Brien, no. Who else? Somebody's got to have an assistant coach under Belichick that's done well.
They're all great assistants. That's it. They cannot lead.
That's great to hear.
And I bet you, like General Patton's guys underneath him couldn't lead either because he got such a strong leader. The secondary guys can fill in them roles, but they cannot lead.
How do you feel about Bill dunking and putting his nuts in everybody's face and winning last week against the Bills? I mean, everybody's like, Bill's done, retired, all
It
this
had
shit.
nothing to do with him. It had everything to do with the Bills sucking.
No, I don't think so. I think that was the Pats kind of waking the fuck up a little bit. I do.
You do?
I do. I
No,
said that's why I said.
I think the Bills are in big trouble injury-wise, and some key components are not there, and it's really hurting. And I think that had a lot to do with that.
Yeah, I don't think they're back. I just think they're better than people expect them to be. I think Bill's here to stay, according to a couple reports. I don't think it's ever been officially announced either, but that he did sign an extension preseason.
It was in the spring, I believe.
Has that been official yet or not?
Well, it was talked about this like a week ago. It was rumored that he was going to leave before last week's game, that he was looking around or somebody was talking to him or whatever. But then it was brought up, wait a minute, he signed an extension. And that's when that arose, and the people didn't know that.
Arose. Is that a word?
A rose is a flower.
I'm looking it up. A rose. I don't think that's a word, big word.
Randy Arozarena is where I got it.
You know
from.
what it is a word together? Parlay play.
Yeah.
You guys can go to my website,
Watch this.
from50.com.
Watch, arise. See? It means arise.
Past tense arose. But you put it in past tense. It arose. I guess you did. I don't know.
put it right in the right tense.
Arose.
You know, I went to my doctor.
Hold on. Let me parlay play.
What?
WeberBets.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. Very sorry.
Hit join parlay play today. Player prop parlay platform. The 4 Ps. Player prop parlay platform. Go over there right now. Bet on not just football. They got NBA. They got NHL. They got MLB all over the damn place. We focus on football here. I've been doing pretty good on old player prop parlays on parlay play. All the Ps, baby. Knocking them down. And we're sitting there this week. I got a great pick 'em for you coming up on Sunday. But go download Parlay Play right now. You get $5 of free play just for clicking the damn link and signing up. And then you get a deposit match up to $100. Parlay Play, proud sponsor from the 50 and Weber Bets.
You know, I got to say something.
What's that?
You began your hot streak when you joined with Parlay Play.
There you go. That's the way it works.
There's something to that.
Something to that. That's what were you saying before? I cut you off.
Well,
Sorry, I had to do a little live read.
No, we said, we were talking. I said I went to my doctor the other day, and I said, "Hey, doc."
Hold on, let me get the joke button ready.
How do you know this is a joke?
Because are you kidding me?
He says, I said, "Hey, doc. Some days I feel like a teepee. Other days I feel like a wigwam." He says, "Tony, you're too tense."
Is that right?
That is exactly right.
Very nice.
Oh, you didn't do the thing. You did. Is that
I was
right?
waiting. It was good.
That was not good.
You've had a couple good ones today, but that could be better.
Okay, sorry. I was flowing right into the show and then forgot about the commercial.
Yo, that dude big mad, cha fella.
You're so upbeat. I love it. Cha, fella. You guys get involved from the50.com at the call button. Before we wrap this one up, appreciate you guys tuning in on this Weber Wednesday. We have Big Web's best bet of the week for week 8. It's like 2 and 9.
How can you be 2 and 9 in 8 weeks?
I just came up with a number.
Well, that's incorrect.
It is skewed, but the losses are more than the wins.
Well, yes.
This is not me. I am talking through the TikTok commenters.
Yes, tell them all I said hello.
Okay.
All right, so here is the Big Web's best bet of the week.
Here we go, Brian. Brian's asking where's the parlay. It's right here live.
Thank
You're
you,
going to listen
Brian.
to it live.
Here we go. Now this is what I like to call the short spread parlay. It's going to pay plus 359, TJ.
That's it?
That's all. It's plenty.
Okay.
All right. Philadelphia Eagles are playing the Commanders this week in Washington. Philly, I'm going to give up 2.5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Miami Dolphins are at home against the Patriots. Miami's giving up 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be kidding me if you don't like those two. The Jets are playing the Giants.
Oh, my God.
I'm taking 3 points. The Jets plus 3 in that football game. You can't argue with that.
Oh, God.
You can't argue with that.
This one.
Kansas City Chiefs minus 2.5 against Denver Broncos. Are you kidding me?
I like that one.
Who doesn't? Baltimore Ravens minus 2.5 coming off a huge win against the Arizona Cardinals.
The Lions had a bad game, but yeah, I like that.
You can't. So put 100 on that.
Uh-huh.
Pays 459.
100 pays for 459. All right.
I got another one.
No, read that one again, though.
Philadelphia minus 2.5.
Hold on. Okay, Philly. The reason I'm laughing is because you pick the same damn teams every week. I get it, but you got smoked last week. It's going to happen. You got to think outside the box.
But
a little bit.
it's in the purchasing of the points. These are some fat spreads. I got all under a field goal here.
Jets is tough, Big Web.
I'm telling you, they're going to place this game's going to be like 6-3.
Oh my God.
Not kidding.
And you're getting 3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Eagles, Dolphins, Jets, Chiefs, Ravens. Buy everybody down to 2.5 except for the Jets. Give them +3, and you got yourself some money. Plus 459 on 100. 100 pays 459.
Good luck to you.
I got one more. Do you want to hear it?
I would love to hear it.
Now, is this going to be the official one for the week?
Oh, that wasn't the official one?
That was the official one, but I got another one I kind of like.
Okay, let's see what the other one is. I didn't like the first one.
All right. It's the same team. Right.
No, go ahead. What is this? What do you got here?
Dolphins minus 6.5.
Wait, money.
100 pays 765.
Okay.
Dolphins minus 6.5.
Yeah.
Chiefs minus 6.5.
Yeah.
Ravens minus 6.5.
Yeah.
Lions minus 6.5.
Yeah.
Let go.
Do it again.
Dolphins minus 6.5. Chiefs minus 6.5.
Dolphins minus 6.5.
Why are you so in love with the damn Patriots right now?
I just said yes a lot. I wasn't fired up here. So Dolphins, no, I don't like it.
What?
Continue.
No, let me just ask you this question.
Okay.
I got Dolphins minus 6.5, Chiefs minus 6.5, Ravens minus 6.5, Lions minus 6.5. If I take the Dolphins out, would you be happy? Because we got a lot of odds still.
Chiefs, Ravens, Lions. Yes, and yes. Yeah, right. I don't like the Dolphins.
Let's see if I can take
Get rid of them.
This is a picture. I can't do that. I'm putting this in and taking it back out. But anyway, that's a good bet. Pay $6.65. But Big Web's best bet of the week: Philly, Dolphins, Jets, Chiefs, Ravens. Buy everybody down to 2.5. Except for the Jets, add 3.
Dolphins are going to screw you over.
Good luck to all of us.
Yes, good luck. Good luck.
You know, it takes a lot of balls to go back to the same favorites when they screwed you the week before.
Yeah, but that's the problem, Dad.
It's not.
No, it is the problem because I love it because you do hit sometimes, but the favorites don't always come through. And guess who takes the favorites? The squares.
But here's the problem. Here's what you're not looking at. We're buying points. We buy.
I understand.
We buy a favorite into a favorable position.
But there's always one team. Let's say you get it to 2.5
like the Buffalo
or 3.
You notice the Buffalo Bills aren't anywhere on this page. Nowhere.
They're also playing Thursday. Usually don't do Thursday.
I don't care about when they play. I may never bet them again.
Wow. We'll see you next week. My thing is, like, there's always one upset, though. One big upset, money line upset. That's what worries me. So the Jets +3, I like that. Like, people say don't cross 0, whatever.
You know what? I'm tired of this cross and 0 shit. These guys hit me with this every goddamn week. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter ever on a cross 0. I get it. Somebody made up a fucking rule in Vegas somewhere. Screw it. It don't matter. It's points.
It ain't funny.
It isn't funny at all.
Yeah, they're not happy with you on TikTok. I mean, they're just like,
care. I don't care. Jesus.
The best part is when I will post it. The minute I post, you got 10 haters, all with fake names and avatars. Yeah. And I'll go, he never hits. This guy ever hit anything?
No. Those aren't the right spreads. We always buy points, you dumbass. Jesus Christ.
Big Web loves the TikTok commenters. Oh, my God.
The hell?
So good. So funny. Well, make sure you talk shit on Big Web's parlays when we post it tomorrow here on From the 50. FromThe50.com. You can check out all of our links. We're active mainly on TikTok and Instagram, so give us a follow everywhere. And, again, I love doing this show, man. It's a lot of fun. We put more personality into this episode than we have all season, and this is the best show we've had all year, and that's what we got to keep doing. And the callers also made it the best show for Weber Wednesdays all season long.
Love them. Keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming.
Absolutely. Big Web, any last-minute thoughts before we wrap this up?
Well, I'm telling you right now, do not bet the house. Bet the dog house. Have some fun. See you Sunday.
See you Sunday. Week 8 of the NFL coming up here this Sunday. We'll be live from 10:30 a.m. CT all the way up until kickoff. That'll do it for us. For Big Web, I'm TJ Weber saying so long. We'll see you on Sunday. Take it easy.